Let's talk about Bishop Sycamore. This video is brought to you by Beating Black and Blue. Beating Black and Blue, my brand new book, Being a Black Police Officer in America Under Siege. You can get the link in the description section. It's a pre-order book right now. It comes out November the 30th. You can get the signed copy or the non-signed copy. I'm telling you right now, if you go onto my website, the signed copy is going out fast. And I can only sign so many. I think we got about 30 left. So, and that's after I added another 150. So we got about 30 left. So if you're interested in getting it, get it now, because once it's closed, I may not open it up to clean after I finish signing all the books and they get delivered to everybody, and I may or may not open it up for more signed copies. Anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know the drill. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make the statement. I don't know if y'all like football or not. I mean, I don't know. But I think this is an interesting story about this school, this high school called Bishop Sycamore. So I'm just going to play you this clip, and then we're gonna run down and discuss about this.
Bishop Sycamore told us they had a number of Division I prospects on their run.
Now, this is IMG, the coldest high school football team ever. I mean, look at these dudes. They look like NFL players. Matter of fact, in the 2021 draft, they had like 7 NFL draft picks from this one high school. So they off the chain.
Roster, to be frank, a lot of that we could not verify. And they did not show up in our database. They did not show up in the databases of other recruiting services. So it's okay. If that's what you're telling us, fine. That's how we take it in. From what we've seen.
Now, this is the Bishop Sycamore school that's arguably probably the most fraudulent scheme. I don't really know what they're doing. So let's talk about this real quick. This is the head coach. He got fired this year, and there's allegations of him being involved in fraud and all kinds of crimes that he is either going to go to jail for or he's been charged with. Now, this school, Bishop Sycamore, through research from independent people who are researching this entire debacle, have identified a few major errors in Bishop Sycamore's roster. One thing is that they've lost a lot of games and people don't want to play them because they allegedly have players on their team that are over 18 years old. This is supposed to be a high school. They have players on their team over 18 years old. And just as a quick background, if you say, how did you get away with this? It appeared that one of these coaches, I think it was Roy, the one who got fired, which is the head coach here, it appeared that he started an online school. And there was some mishaps in the beginning of the online school he initially started, which is shut down, restarted it, and then it ended up being Bishop Sycamore. And this online school has a football team. Now, that should tell you right there that there's some issues there, that this online school have a football team. How do you verify that these athletes are actually participating in school or not some random kids coming back to get their GED or whatever the case may be, and they plan on this football team? So they have this mysterious team that nobody can really figure nothing out about. They claim they have all these D1 players, but they're getting spanked every season, playing about 5 games in 2020. And then this year they opened the season. I mean, they finished the season with IMG and got killed. They opened the season with the best high school football team in the nation. And one of the criticisms that they got is because ESPN decided to put them on and play it on ESPN, them playing against IMG. And you can see right here, they losing 30-0 in the beginning of the second quarter. They end up losing 56 to something. I think 56-6 or 56-0. They got killed. But he ended up getting fired. A lot of the players have questionable backgrounds. Some of them are above 18. They didn't have hardly any D1 players. And what I think they did with Bishop Sycamore is that they got a lot of players who didn't get recruited but believed that they should have been recruited. Players who did not make teams in college. And this is all some research that I've looked at over the internet, and y'all could go and look it up for yourself. But there's a lot of players that they claim were D1 prospects that actually were graduated from different schools. D1 prospects that actually attempted to try out in college football teams. And so I think what they were doing, which I don't know if it's as bad as, you know, they reported it to be. I think it's definitely dangerous to have kids on there that's not 18. It's unfair. But what they were trying to do, in my opinion, is get players another opportunity. Thrusting them onto this team, making up a certain team, trying to put together an IMG version of a high school team, and giving players another look. Because if you're on ESPN and you can play, you may get another look. If you're playing against IMG and the NFL, a college scout is looking at players there and they see you shine, they may say, well, who is this player? And I think that's the theory behind why they were doing these nefarious acts, and it just never panned out. Why? Because you can't do it that way. And let me explain something. You see that coach is a black guy. Because I know people are going to try to jump the race and get all in their racial feelings, but just know, I want you guys to know very clearly that the coach of the IMG team is also a black man. So you got a black man doing fraud and a black man doing it the right way. And let me just give you an example, because y'all may not understand what I'm saying about this school program. These kids are in high school. This right here looks like, at least this guy for sure, and this guy, they look like college football players. This is a high school. Let me show you their campus, just so y'all can get an idea of what we looking at here. I'm just going to pull it up on Google because then I can go to all the pictures. Look at the campus. Look at the campus. This is a high school. Look at the campus. This is a high school. This is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this is out of control. And I'm not sure. I didn't do my research. I don't know if the IMG Academy is a private school or a charter school. I mean, you're assuming they can recruit. That's the only reason they're going to get players that look like NFL players to play for them. I mean, look at these dudes. These dudes look like this is like a college football team right here. But my God, this campus is out of control. I'm going to show one more clip of this campus so y'all can see a little bit more of what I'm talking about. The campus is out of control. When I saw this, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it because I heard of the school, and I know that the school is prolific, right? I mean, like I said, 7 players got drafted in the NFL from this school. Not just go to college. They had 7 NFL draft picks, and a few of them went in the first and second round. But just going on their website, I mean, look at this school. I'm just going to do a little tour. They made a video about it. I'll turn the sound off. I got to exit out of this to see the full video, but just take a look at this. I think this kid is doing a tour. This is a college. This is like a college. This looks like the University of Arizona to a certain degree. Look at that locker room. This is out of control. This is high school. They got a little meal hall. Let's see what else they got. They got a little merch shop. What else they got? Doctor's office. This is like college football, man. What else they got up in here? Come on, let's see. They showed the back of this school. They got little dorms. They got these boys in dorms. Look at the little outside beach volleyball. They got a little court right there. Look at that. A pool for the swim team. Look at the weight room. This is like a college facility. This is what our college looked like. The University of Arizona looked like this, just different colors. I don't even think they were now they've beefed it up. When we were there, they had it looking all right. Look at this. All the state of the art technology. This has to be a crazy private school that costs like $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year for your kids to go to. They probably scholarship some of these kids that can't afford it. Probably some of these inner city black kids. They probably scholarship them. If you can play football, then you're going to pay for the rest. But anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there. Just an informative video. Some of y'all probably could care less. But the Bishop Sycamore School, that's very interesting that they did that. And the guy's going to jail. I don't know if it's for that. They fired the guy. It's still questionable if this is even Bishop Sycamore is even a legitimate team. But I thought it was funny that they can make an online school be a real team. That's wild. Anyway, comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.